Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to May I Scraplift You. Today I am scrapjacking Desiree's tails. She has this one photo layout with some layers, a title, and some decoration. And I'm going to switch it up already. I'm going to do 2 photos. So let's see what I can do. Okay guys, so I went ahead and decided to scrapbook. Wow, can't even speak tonight. Scrapbook with the No Limits collection from Coco Vanilla Studio. Now I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I completely forgot about this collection. For some reason I had it tucked into my place where I have my Punta Cana trip stuff stored. And I don't know, I must have just picked it all up and it was underneath of it, so I didn't even realize it was there. But I scrapbooked something for my Punta Cana album recently, and I discovered this under it, and I was like, oh, here's that beautiful Coco Vanilla Studio, and I need to scrapbook with it. So I am going to go ahead. I have created, with this 8x8 paper, I'm going to use this kind of almost like a neon green striped instead of the polka dotted side. And then I matted my photos on some white cardstock. Now the photos are not right next to each other, butted up against each other. I wish you could see my hand movements because I just made a butted up against each other movement. They do have a gap. And that's just because there is a lot going on in these photos and I don't want them to meld together. This is while you are in the Rise of the Resistance ride / experience, whatever you want to call it, in Hollywood Studios. So I wanted to make sure that you could tell that each photo was different. So right in front is the droid who basically drives your ship. So I'm going to go ahead and place some orange over here on the right hand side, and then I decided I had so much fun with that orange, I am going to go ahead and bring some more orange into my layout. Now I am using the cut apart sheet, which is unusual for me. I will be quite honest, most of the time I do not use a cut apart sheet. Most of the time I use the B-side. The only time I really ever use a cut apart sheet is when both sides are cut aparts, or if there's something really quite amazing on that cut apart sheet. Now I really do dig a bunch of the things on this cut apart sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And that is totally cool because I do have 2 of these papers and I'm using both of them. I also have the chipboard from the No Limits collection, so I'm going to pull out some of those pieces and add them on as well. Now in Desiree's layout, she does have something horizontal and vertical kind of around the edge of her layout. In my case, I'm only going to use this colorful rainbow-esque, because it's not a true rainbow, border over here on the left. I don't feel the need to put something across the top because I like the way that this is turning out. So this isn't going to be a super spectacularly lumpy and bumpy layout, but there is going to be a couple different paper layers and things like that. Now I do encourage you, if you are always a flat scrapper, try to incorporate a little bit of lump and bump in there. And if you're always a lumpy bump scrapper, a lumpy bump, we could start a whole movement, lumpy bumpers. I lost my train of thought because I think lumpy bumpers is fantastic name. It's a fantastic name. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're always a lumpy bumper, try to go a little bit flatter. It really does add visual interest to your albums when you have things that are lifted up off the page and things that are flattened. Now into your individual layout, popping things up on pop foam or fun foam or anything like that gives that individual page a little extra oomph. But if your entire album is of layouts with a little extra oomph, they're all the same, right? It's all the same. So you don't really want to do that, unless you do. I don't really want to do that, I should say, not you. but me, I don't really want to do that. I like a mixture. So I've got some chipboard pieces, I've got some paper pieces, and I am just adding little bits around to add a little bit of color and visual interest. Now I wanted that tab tucked underneath of my photograph, but that didn't work because the end of the tab actually lined up with my green paper, and I want it to be layered. Like, I don't want it to end at that exact same line. I like a little variation. I think that adds more interest to your page. So over here on that chipboard frame that I backed with some orange paper, I am going to go ahead and layer up some fun things. I've got some stickers, I've got some more chipboard. Now with the chipboard, just like any other scrapbooking company's chipboard, sometimes the adhesive backing peels off miraculously easy. Sometimes you end up taking off the entire layer of adhesive backing. I think it's just the nature of the beast with chipboard and its many layers. So I'm not going to disparage it. I'm just going to add some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive onto my chipboard and make it happen. So I've decided to use the word epic from my chipboard sheet again. I really do like the fact that there is gray with this almost rainbow. I feel like it's almost rainbow. Let's see, we got red, orange, yellow, greens, and blues. It's still rainbow-esque. I'm still going with rainbow-esque, you guys. So I'm going to peel apart the chipboard pieces there and place it down here on the upper left-hand corner. This is also where Desiree has her title, and since I'm scrapjacking her layout, I decided to go ahead and put the title in the same place. Not that if you were scrapjacking someone, you have to do their exact technique, their exact layout. Just like take what you love, take what inspires you, and make your stuff. Like that's all you can do. So I am going to add in stars because I am a fan of stars. Stars are just fantastic. I love stars in life and I love stars in my scrapbooking. So anytime I can place them on the page, I'm going to go for it. Plus my Star Wars layouts, I'm pretty sure 99.6, we're going 99.6% of them have stars on them. I'm not going to go 100% because I don't think I can commit like that. But a lot of them do. So I'm going to pull in a variety of stars because that is what I like. Now, someone had suggested don't tape my my sticker sheets to the backer. Just go ahead and staple it with a tiny attacher. I have a tiny attacher, but I grabbed my regular stapler. Struggled over saying that one. Grabbed my regular stapler first, so I went ahead and just did that. Now, I used to staple my things on the regular. There was a reason why I stopped. I don't remember what that reason was. Maybe it's because my stapler didn't live right in front of me and I was lazy and just used my ATG because my ATG is always in front of me. Maybe. Could have been laziness. Who knows? There it is, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to check out everyone who is playing along with me. I Scraplift you, and check out Desiree's Tales as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.